very, very short, quick, in a second. Your boy has been working, baby. This is my third day on the job, and it's been going pretty well. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been going pretty well. Okay, pretty well. But one thing I can say, a brother is ready to just kind of. What I can say and what I've been seeing on the streets, things been kind of crazy. I'm starting to believe that people need some psychiatric help. I'm seeing images of people doing things that they probably should not be doing, you know. But like I told you guys a few months ago, we are going to have somebody online, well, really on live, ready to off themselves, you know, ready to off themselves. And everything that I'm seeing in these visions that God gives me is coming to pass. I'm trying to tell y'all, they may call me crazy all they want to, but God knows I'm not a fool. Look, I'm just a messenger. I am here to warn some of these people out here. I'm here to warn you. Look, it's just best to step away from the internet. Because me personally, I don't understand. I don't understand all of this doxing. You know what? Whatever happens, or when really after the doxing, then what? Okay, wow, you got somebody location, where they stay at, where they work at, who their family member is. Wow. What else is next? So we have a lot of psychopaths on here. You know, ain't some mentally unstable people on here. Ain't right in the head. Ain't right in the head. I don't get it. I really don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I don't care about you guys personal. I really don't. You know why? Because I don't give a damn. I got my own personal shit going on. Why would I be so concerned about where you grew up at, who your mama is, where you worked at? How many charges do you have on your record? I don't care about that. That ain't me. That's you. I'm just minding my business like I've been doing. Trying to stay out of trouble. It's been plenty of times where I could have got my ass in some trouble, or I could have acted on the things that I was thinking about, but I couldn't do that because I knew the repercussions of those things. Of those things that I was thinking about in the actions. I couldn't do that. And it's been plenty of times where I wanted to off a few people, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't risk going to jail and risking my freedoms. And a lot of people may put it past me, but you don't know what I be thinking sometimes. You don't know how I may be feeling sometimes. I may be want to just, get a gas can and a few matches and bam, there it is. All because somebody done pissed me off. But I can't really just do that shit. Can't do it. In today's time, there's cameras everywhere. People are watching, whether you know it or not, whether you can see them watching you. And I'm just really glad that I'm not being a fool. I don't have time to be looking up your information. I ain't got time to be trying to find out who you really are and your real name. That's pointless to me. Because after it's all out there, then what? Then what? Then what? What have you, gained by putting someone's personal information out? What have you gained from that? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. For me, it's a waste of time. Now, if you have to go, like, look, now this may sound a little bit off when I say this, but if someone has put your shit out and you feel the need to put their shit out, okay, look, I can understand that, but if you just searching for people's information off of GP for no fucking reason, that's a problem. That's like stalking somebody's Facebook page. And sending them a friend request after they done denied your ass. Don't you think that you should stop sending requests or messaging them? But people out here nowadays, they can't accept no. They can't accept the word no. So they are going to continue to act in those, you know, crazy ass ways. Do you think after all the people that I've met, because I got somebody said today to my mother, they knew of me. Well, they knew somebody that I dated in the past. Honestly, me personally, I done run into some crazy folks. But honestly, I am not trying to reconnect anything with those people that I have came in contact with. It was what it was. You stop, you stop calling and texting me. I did the same towards you, and I moved on. I'm not trying to get revenge. You know, I'm not. And see, once you learn to move on in life, when people has let you go, or they didn't give you a reason why, babe, you'll be feeling a whole lot better. You don't need clarity. Hell, you got your clarity when they start acting funny with you. That's your clarity right there, and that should give you the way really it should turn the light bulb up in your head, turn the light bulb on in your head. That hey, maybe it wasn't good. Maybe it just wasn't going to work out. We weren't meant to be, and accept that. I know how to be alone. You know, I won't like these. I look when we had the pandemic, baby. It was so many people out here saying they wanted to kill themselves because they ain't never set that long. I felt like, how in the hell can you want to? Me personally, how would you want to kill yourself? Because you gotta stay in the house for your own protection. Even though COVID was serious, but at some point I did question it a little bit because I'm like, damn, how I never caught it. People around me caught it, but I never caught it. I just question things like that. But I just never felt like I wanted to offer myself because I have to sit and sit and sit and sit and sit. I never understood that. I just never understood that. I know I'm all over the place with this video, but you know what? It is what it is. Because it's a lot of crazy. It's so much craziness only on the streets right now. It's like my mind mentally need a refresh and a break from it. Me wanting to catch up with, me wanting to catch up with certain videos, I don't think it's even needed for me to do that right now because me personally, mentally, I don't know. I just can't try to soak up everything that everybody's been saying. I just can't. I think I need a little mentally, really a break mentally, really, from just the back and forthness, And I think we all need a mental break from it. Once you stop talking about some things, ain't nobody got no content to really talk about it. Your enemy don't have any content to talk about it. And I think honestly, I think that'll be like what's best for everybody. Cause I'm finna go to the house. Can't wait to go home. But that would be best for everybody. Just continue to move on. Watch a few documentaries. A few documentaries, or maybe some animals. That's doing some things out of the norm that you probably wouldn't give your attention to. Just get out of this area of the back and forthness of the cussing and the fussing and the dragging. I think people need to take a step back from this. But I think this is all they have. Some folks can be on here for hours and hours and hours. I can't do that. Here, I just now started to turn my television off at night because I used to like having it on, just not really not pertaining to anything beef. Hold on, you guys, I gotta go real quick. All right. Anyways, like I was saying, what I was saying. Oh, anyways, sometimes you still gotta just shut everything off. I used to like listening to certain people's voices, and I had to stop doing that because it means sometimes, whatever they may be feeling on the inside, whatever spirit that may be, you don't want that, that stuff coming into your house and in your bedroom, and all those, those evil words is being spit out, while you're resting. You gotta change it up. And I'm glad I'm changing. it up, man. Don't get me wrong. Do I have a few nights where I'm not watching, maybe my sector sometimes? Yeah, I watch others. I like watching, some things that may be considered boring to people. But honestly, it just keeps me entertained because I just like it. You know, I get tired of, sometimes just hearing people go back and forth at it. I get kind of tired of that. And then sometimes I've been noticing, like lately, it's been like a lot of people that's kind of new coming into our sector, and they just doing the same old thing. It's like every word is just a cuss word. It's like, damn, you just can't have a civilized conversation, you know, without cursing. I mean, every word is just a curse word, curse word, curse word, curse word, curse word, curse word. Like I can tell some of these people really have a low vocabulary, and that's sad because they're older than me. It's like, damn, you would think differently, but I don't know. Hopefully some of this stuff would change. But it is what it is. I ain't gonna lie, it is what it is. Hey, Shady Blue, how you doing? You know, it is what it is. Me personally, I'm just kind of just taking a break and just doing other things and handling my real life things that I gotta handle. I can't really balance the two out at times. I really can't because you know it'll be a conflict of interest. With work and then trying to keep up with this person and that person and this person and that person, and then all of a sudden I'm being unfocused. Hell no. That's why I'm just doing me. I don't mind it either. I don't need the attention. I don't care for all of I don't care about the attention for me. I don't care about the numbers, the likes, none of that stuff because I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to turn into what people want me to be. You know. Yeah, I can be ugly, but I don't feel like being ugly all day every day. I don't feel like cursing. I don't feel like cursing people out or trying to prove a point to someone that I probably won't never even meet. I say what I need to say, and that would be it. Whether the person has an issue with me, you need to go to God about that. I mean, you can insult me all you want to. Like I told you a few videos ago. I will be all the negatives in the world, but you know what? God knows the positive within me, within my heart. He knows me. Is it some good and bad? Well, some bad in there. Yes, it is. But he still knows me. Like he knows you. Like he knows all of us. Like he knows all of us. Ain't no changing. But I gotta go, you guys. Peace.